Hello there, everyone. Okay, let's get some music on. There we go. All right, so I'm just trying to recap this myself, right? Oh, it's been a long 2 days since the last stream. And for some reason, I've got a slider on the screen. Oh, it's disappeared now. Okay, that was weird. So yeah, I've been dog sitting the last couple of days with my mum. And we've just been doing the handover, you know, giving back to his owner. And yeah, took a while. So yeah, I'm glad I'm just able to get on right now, to be honest. I was worried I might have to do an evening stream. So with that in mind, we're going to get straight into Gap. So I'm back in Kaiba 2. We lost round 2, unfortunate, but we saw it coming at the time. Up against Dark Friend. Oh, I didn't realise I'm up against Sherm. So, I actually think I know Sherm. I'm actually just going to drop a DM with this in mind. Hey, this is Crimson Inferno. Other account from Squad Shard. I think it's you, anyway. Did I say GA or QA? Yeah, GA. Alright, I might have got that completely wrong. It might not be Sherm who I know, but how many Sherms are there? But yeah, I can believe it being him because of the GP. We both started our accounts around the same time, but he, by my reckoning, has got a better progression. You know, he's been in a different guild, etc. So, yeah, I believe this is him. All right, so let's just get the comparison up and let's see what Sherm has actually got now. So, 12.7 to 12.9. All right, like I said, they're a bit ahead of my main. 339 Zetas to 334 in my favour. Omicron's 54 to 30, so that's nice. Is CIS Divorce a TW guild? Chrome's really liking on here, isn't it? Yeah, nothing specific on here about TW. Okay. It might be. 8 to 9 GLs. Yeah, fair enough. Again, Lil Vader doesn't really count in my eyes. We've got Rally Units 262 to 266. Again, fair enough. Breakdown, Rally 9's 12 to 25. Fair enough. Relic 8's 18 to 49. That's a bit rough. Relic 7's 98 to 59. Again, you'd expect that when there's such a difference in 8s and 9s. And 87 to 91. We're not too far apart on the 5, so I'm okay with that. We're ahead on mods, 109 to 80 on the 25s. 340 to 331 on the 20s. They're ahead on the 15s, 504 to 648. Okay, that's all good. More Datacrons than me, fine. We kind of expect that. Yeah, we're a little bit late. I think I did say it on Discord. I've been dog sitting over the weekend and we've just managed to finish the handover. So, yeah, finally start. So, just a quick skim. I would assume Sherm's got everything modded correctly, or at least close enough. I mean, crit damage may be a bit odd there, but let's see. Yeah, that looks all fine. I mean, I've got the 2 health and a crit chance on Crosshair, but I haven't modded. I get the feeling Sherm's the same. We haven't really modded our Bad Batch yet. I'm going to try and do that this week, by the way. They have got CX2. Okay, that's worth keeping in mind. No Zalbar Army. How fast was their Ezra? 358, so we can still outspeed it. Barely. Wow, that's a very fast Apo, 361. 330 CX2. 353 Disguised Clone Trooper. Okay, things to look out for, I guess. So we'll close that. Let's see what they place, because I've got no benchmark here. But they haven't attacked yet. Let's start marking stuff down. Have I just opened the wrong web browser? I have. All right, Opera, I'll give you a second. Okay. So, they've got Boss Nass. Hang on, let's reset that. Boss Nass. Queen Amidala. Ray. Oh, Ray. And Saul. No support Kron there. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I did a check before I started. Even though I'm late, I thought I'm going to do a quick check. I heard the static on there, so I reset my PC. So yeah, I was glad I remembered. So yeah, nice to know though. Nice to know, isn't it? So yeah, pretty much what we expect here is stuns. Yeah, that's stuns, so we know that'll be a little bit tricky for some things. What we're facing down here, we've got Lord Vader, Jabba. We've got the Great Mothers. We've got Jedi Master Mace. And Lord Vader. Okay. As the TIE Fighter thing worked, I didn't get to properly try it in Fleet Arena anymore for the fact that I had done 2 attempts when I was talking to you, and then I had 3 battles left to get to eventually 3rd. So, yeah. We'll give it a go in, well, if we need to, we'll give it a go here. I'm saying that, and I'm thinking I haven't demodded here, though. So maybe not today, maybe it'll be later in the week now. You can have a go in the off season, though. Not off season, off part of the week. I'll get my words out soon. Right. So worst case scenario back here, they've got Ahsoka and Blacker. Okay, so I'm looking at it. We do. Actually, let me just see. Ezra was with Rey, wasn't it? Yeah, so. How I figure it. We go Leia on Rey. We're going to do Saw on Queen again, but this time we're not going to have Barriss there causing trouble. That Bob Bulba can do Saw. We're tentatively going to say the Great Mothers can do the Gungans. If Ahsoka's at the back, the Great Mothers go to Ahsoka and Bo-Katan can do the Gungans. We've got Raver for the Great Mothers. We've got Malgus for Mace. We've got Aphra for Jabba. So I think we might do Bane for Lord Vader. I suppose the other option would be we do Leia on Lord Vader and we do Queen Amidala on Rey, but that to me feels more risky. Like we really have to time out, like making sure we survive whirlwinds, etc. Whereas I feel like Leia stands a better chance against Rey, and Bane should be okay against Lord Vader. Let's check the numbers. Okay, maybe not. All right, let's flip this around. Let's see what the numbers are for Ray. I can't really, can I? Now I think about it, the port cron probably wouldn't be there, would it? And try. I mean, attacking Datacron primary support. No. Yeah, for some reason it just doesn't want to show support on here. So I can only assume it's because of the data. So with that in mind, I do feel like I need to veer away from Bane. I think Bane right now could be the riskier. I wonder if I try Seer instead. I know Ezra's in there, but Seer does tend to work for me. Let's give it a crack. All right, I think this is something to start with anyway. It just feels very risky because if we use Leia and then something goes wrong, we're kind of looking to drop here, you know, so we gotta hope we don't make a mistake here. All right, that definitely seems good then. All right, yeah, let's crack on with it then. We'll start with the quote-unquote easy one. Obviously, they've put a Jawa cron here. Let's get support in, scoundrels. That's the word I was after. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I don't want to put Chrysanthemum in here. I know that Chrysanthemum technically is better in this lineup, but it's like, I don't like using him here. Might as well just benefit like this. Even Darth Vader doesn't feel like necessary, but probably better to have him than not. I'm going to miss this cron when it's expired. I feel like Aphra does need something. She's not bad, it's just out of 5v5, she's a little weak. Can we delete Chrysanthemum? Yep. All right, there's Chrysanthemum again. Delete. Can I just ask, why does my commando droid not wreak havoc like the one last round did on me? I've got Homer's barbecue in my head. That's a fine looking barbecue. Why does mine not look like that? I've officially watched too much Simpsons in my life, I think. Okay. 75. Good start. Okay. Send in the Inquisitors. There's an insurgence on Dathomir that we need to quell. Let's go for that. I'm a little surprised we took the first turn there, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, this won't do anything because Marin's Actually, saying that, Merrin's kind of opened herself up, so I suppose we thank her for that. Even if we didn't take full advantage. Okay, so put foresight there, just that Raver doesn't easily get hit. And that should be a 65. Cool. Okay, next up, Malgus. Okay, so from what I've heard, well, more like what I've seen, this isn't actually the optimal cron. Like, if you had the choice of all data crons, you'd want one with offense to defense to offense. So I'm feeling quite comfortable here. I think we go for that. Just gotta survive this opening section. Okay, we pop a taunt. There is no tenacity up on them, so yeah, we're okay in that regard. Oh, okay, we did miss there. That's not nice. I thought he might try and hide Mace then. I don't know if he... Maybe I'm misremembering Temple Guard's kit, but I thought he could cleanse. Maybe it's just a stealth. Definitely prefer it to just be a stealth. Quite a tanky git. Okay. Temple Guard being annoying. Give him his due, he's a good tank. No Zetas there. I don't really want to leap Temple, but go on. Alright. Mace is nearly down after what feels like an eternity. I was going for Jocasta then, but I'm thinking I need to sort of go around Jocasta for a minute and wait for Malgus's leap. Just base it. AoE. Go on, I don't mind fearing him. Okay, may need to hold a bit on Jocasta again. Oh, okay. No, we didn't need to hold, but thankfully we didn't need to hold. Dealt a bit more damage there than I was expecting to her. Okay, so that is a little bit squishy here. I'll say squishy, not the max banners. Yeah, I can't really do much there, though. 64. I'll take it. You know, you take 64 in a case like that, but not uber efficient. All right, Rebel Yell time. Yeah, I think that's the one I do. Okay, let's pass that to Drogon. Okay, so Order 66 is on... I'm not sure if I'm handling this right, but let's just see. Currently on R2 and Drogon. So 2 all wouldn't want to get it. Okay, that feels good. Yeah, let's go over here. I always like to think that I please people when I do something without seeing the message. Right, you hold for it. Okay. We can get a heal on this, I think. I knew there was a heal in the move, but I thought we should get the kill. Okay. Burn. That should give damage immunity. Oh, hang on, we can't gain buffs. All right, Nightfall Trooper goes now. Cool. And can we do that? Oh, okay. That one seems efficient. I wasn't sure if you passed R2, but yeah, that didn't seem to be beneficial. Is that gonna heal? Yeah, let's do that. I know the taunt on layer is not good, but I was looking more for the heal factor. I know the clock's run down, but I still feel like we can try and just get some banners back. Where my head is. Just need to play with patience. Okay. What did I say about patience? Alright, 62 that was, wasn't it? Alright, 506. I called Glat. I will take that. Although I wasn't expecting Grievous or CLS. Alright, so Great Mothers, you move from the front to the back. They can take over that. And then... Night Sisters, maybe? Maybe not. Tuskens are on defense. I like the call, though. DTMG was one that I've heard can do well, but I got wrecked last time. TTMG can do DLS. I mean, there's no slacker, so I've got all of these back here. I've just seen I've got 4 Galactic Legends, just asking what I'm doing with them. Yeah, I think the riposte is definitely something that's been underestimated a bit. I think we just do Kenobi, don't we? I mean, I can afford to overkill, really. I mean, even now, I'm still not using 3 Galactic Legends and Bane. I mean, I'm looking at Saw there and thinking Saw lost the first round, so do I gamble on it or do we just trust Saw? Let's stick on this wall anyway. I want to see how this plays out. That one I was thinking about. The only reason I was sort of not committing was the damage immunity. I thought, okay, we've got to juggle that, haven't we? But I will agree, it did pop in my head. This just seems awkward in terms of the fracture, but we should be right once we clear it. Oh, we got an ad break on Twitch. Sorry about that. Yeah, Morgan's really been hit here. That deflective ward, yeah, okay. This is lined up pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I might as well just hit Ahsoka. Right, that's Marai's wisdom, isn't it? Yeah. Can evade taunt, it's just that she's had I'm trying to think what the buff's called. The one that Leia had. Yeah, this is not looking good. I mean, I've nearly got Jensen out. Oh, wow. Okay. Holy freaking Luya. I mean, I'll take that as just getting one out and I can clean up, but man. That was filthy. Just do that. Yeah, 44. Probably should have gone in with that to begin with, but I like the idea of holding just in case Ray went wrong. But considering we got the Galactic Legends, it wasn't needed. I honestly don't know. I feel like I got caught in a bit of a... I wouldn't say a 2-meter loop or anything, but... essentially, if I remember right, she got a fracture on Morgan straight away. So it meant that I couldn't go and do like a mass assist or anything. You know, I was just stuck straight out of the gate. So it was only really Spirit who was able to do anything. But yeah, it was just a bad order of events. Unfortunate, but you know, these things happen. Yeah, I didn't actually see the speed for Jensen, so I assume she was. All right, let's call Kenobi. Feels weird throwing a Kenobi at GG like this, but I feel like this is just me showing a bit of respect to the lineup in terms of that's been a little bit annoying lately. You know, and if you've got a Kenobi spare, it's like, well, why not? Why risk something? Okay, CLS. That was DTMG, I'm sure of that. Okay, let's do that. We'll do that. That was actually decent damage from Scout. I don't think I've seen Scout hit like that. Let's do that. We gain banners back by losing 2 meter, if I'm right with this, don't we? So this should be okay. Yeah, 65. I haven't used DTMG too much on offense. I've used him in Conquest, but yeah, that feels like a very bad barometer. Right, so 65. 65. And because the Great Mother's lost, we used Queen. Queen got us 45? Yeah. All right. So let's give Seer a run against Ray and see how that goes. Okay, this spell. Put some debuffs on the board. Throw rocks at Ray. Okay, no surprises there in some ways. Dobson's choice there. Who do you want to get hit by? Neither of them, ideally. Okay, let's just put shield up again. Okay. Yeet. Okay, we didn't yeet. Not good. Zara's definitely doing work. Let's bring down the sky. Right, debuffs, please. Thank you. Yeah, we'll just do the basic. Shields up. Ooh, okay. Alright, we're just about hanging in. Alright, I want Ben gone. No? Okay. I know that Zaris is Zaris, but that is annoying. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it. Done. Brilliant. Brilliant. $61. I'll take that. Okay, let's send in Saw here. And let's do that. Let's dispel all that. Throw them down. $65. All right. Then Dapper Bubba. Okay, let's just basic the trooper. Interesting how these were almost a mirror lineup of one another. All right, come on. We need a kill. Wow. You're being tanky. Come on, we need the kill. All right, we got the Bounty Hunter Resolve back. Good. Made us work for that. Cool. Okay, we got it back. All right, we're in the clear now. All right, Luthen, chill. $68. And Zigungans. I'm wondering if I could cheese this a little bit for banners. Like, just use these 3. Because we still get our ult quick. Just occurred to me, I don't think YouTube chat is showing on my screen. If you're on YouTube and you try and talk to me, I apologize. I've only just noticed. Right, I didn't loop that the way you should, but I think we can at least keep them under control. Let's do that. Oh, come on, I should have taken a turn then. I know why, it's the bonus turns they get, but that's still like, really? Come on, man. Wow, okay. Right, Jar Jar's going to be no problem. Right, can I just stop you from doing things? Because I would like Hermit Yoda to come in here and just, you know, help us a bit. I feel like I'm trying to smack boss more than I actually am. Yeah, I was trying to recover there and I just couldn't get it in time. 65. Oh well. Alright, let me just see if I can work out why Twitch isn't YouTube isn't showing on my screen. All right, so I haven't had any chat, so that's something in a weird way. Let me just send this over here. At least then I've got an idea if anyone's sent anything. Okay, let's carry on. Executor, so... I've got to stick with what I think is the safest option right now, even though it's not gone well for me. I don't know if I've got a modding issue or something, but... yeah, I think I've just got to stick with this and then clean up if it goes wrong. Hello, Alate, how you doing? I'm going to try and work out in a minute why I can't see your chat on the screen. Okay, so that happened as you would expect. Let's do that. We do the AoE. We're doing all right. First grinder in the day. I'd say it's going okay. We've dropped one battle. That was against Ahsoka, so I'm not too down about that. That was a... you know, you don't really get too upset about an Ahsoka drop, really. It's unfortunate, but, you know. You won all three this week, pushing the top 300 now. Brilliant. I did see your ranking the other day. I was just looking on my ally list, and I did see your name pop up. I thought, good on you, man. Let's heal up there. Yeah, I think we can afford to bring in Anakin. Okay. Right, Daze is nice. We like Daze. Ability blocks are nice as well. Alright, that should then give us this, yeah? Ugh. Okay, I don't like the fact that Anakin's out in the open. Flow time. Let's put a taunt on the Marauder. Purely because I think that can tank it. Oh, okay. Unending loyalty in Anakin. Yeah, I don't like that. Turn me up. Boba, you're being annoying. Have that. What's the bet they've got their ult now? Yep. I'll get all my ships out. That's something. Just not nice if we lose them all. Let's do that, I guess. Stealth Ahsoka if we can. Apparently not. Put the taunt there. Oh, of course they go for Ahsoka because there's... yeah. Counter, please. Do you not counter? I thought you countered. All right. We've only got 2 ships to deal with, so as far as... again, I'm annoyed it isn't a one-shot, but at least we got into a clean-up territory, so I'm fine with that. Radus. Bit unusual having the 3 Geos starting, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, we're targeting some facts, so that's something. All right, we lose the bomber. That's all okay. I'm fine with that. 72's, you know, obviously you want it to survive, but if you can't get it to survive, that's fine. All right, Empire, we'll do what we did last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. SWGOH start is just for banner stealing pretty much because all the assist initially. Yeah, it gave that vibe, if I'm going to be honest, just in terms of how the bomber just dies, but what can you do? We'll heal. I probably could have called the assist from the Chimera basic, but it didn't bother me too much. Probably would have if that had landed. All right, loads of evades there. That's nice. Let's do that there. All right, a banner drop on Scythe, but the rest is clean. And with this, clean up with GG. Oh. Okay, let's do that. I bought reinforcements. I don't know why. These three could have dealt with it. All right, what's the final score? 1806. Yeah, 2 drops that. A little bit unfortunate if I lose this one, but I know Sherm from from Squad Arena days, like I said, so I wouldn't be against losing to him. But yeah. Let's see. Episode quests. We got that done. Cool, I guess. Let's go to my free-to-play. And just while we've got a second, I am going to just restart one of my apps, see if we can get YouTube on the screen. I'll just say this, by the way, those of you who give likes on YouTube, thank you very much. The small thing, I just see it every now and again on my stats and I'm like, thanks, because, you know, I assume YouTube algorithm does work that way, you know. I get a like, it says, all right, someone watches this guy. I have to believe it, you know. All right, let's get in the game again. Yeah, I still can't see YouTube on the screen. Maybe it's just been a bit buggy. I've still got the YouTube chat open, so I'll see any messages, but just a shame that it's out of sync a bit. All right, bit of Grand Arena and Fleet Arena rewards. How you doing, Sopper? All right, interesting name for our next opponent. We are up against Beef Snake. Are they trying to tell me what they're like? All right, I'll come back to Sop in a sec. GP-wise, we're behind, 11.6 to 12.4. Zetas, 310 to 345. We've both got 41 Omicrons. 2GL's behind, 7 to 9. Rallics, 198 to 222, so bit of a gap. Break down them a bit more. Rallic 9's 7 to 12, so... Rallic 8's 15 to 23, okay. Rallic 7's 86 to 69, okay. And then Rallic 5's 62 to 87, so 7s is what you expect. We're ahead on mods. 25 plus is a 62 to 39. 20 plus is a 236 to 172. 15 plus is a 404 to 380. We're marginally ahead on Datacrons. And I'm not entirely sure about some of the modding here. Yeah, a few questionable ones on the GLs. No speed sets. Very squishy Treya and Savage. And Zori. They don't have CX2 built yet. Baby Moff Gideon. Very fast Seer as well, 282. They have questionable modding. Alright, so let's load in Crimson's board, which is not really accurate, but what the hell. So you managed to fight competently in GAC. How did that come about, Sopper? Let's switch screen a sec. So they've hit Qui-Gon and not cleared it. And I know my face cam's covering it, but the Rey two battles to take down, so I will take that. I really need to move Mace. I keep forgetting to move him. Let me do that now before I forget. Yeah, let's just put Kit in. I'm kind of okay with that. Alright, check the top wall. Shoot down GG, but no hits on Trench, Dash, or Slacker. Alright, let's see what they've placed. Ooh. Well, that's strange. Why is my... That's more like it. Okay, so Malgus. Feels odd to see Malgus on defense at the moment. Jabba, Halloran, again a bit odd, and Lord Vader. Okay. Yeah, I've got Apocron, so they can use it. Right, South Wall, Rey, Thea, Queen. Interesting that General Kenobi's in that team. And Leia. Right, there's a few interesting problems in there, although Lando is probably not one of them. Barriss is not a level 9 there, so we haven't got to worry about that. You're full cleared. Nice one, sir. Hey, one drop's one drop. At least you're full cleared. It gives your opponent something to think about. Yeah, Star Killer on Jabba can be a bit hit and miss. I used it at one point. I'm kind of glad I've been able to move away from it. But it's probably something I'd try in a pinch if I needed to. Okay. Do I have Trier available? I think I do. Yeah, we got Trier. Yeah, if you're able to get a TM train going, I bet you do all right there, don't you? Can't say I know what to do about Leia right now. Part of me is thinking, do we do JMK? Or do we do C Bane? I think JML could do Lord Vader. Raver could do that. And I don't know exactly, but I assume something could take that out. I mean, off the top of my head, I don't know what, but I'm assuming something I've got on my roster can take Malgus out. Even if I had to split my Jedi. But yeah, it does mean I've got to do C Bane here. Oh. Let's give it a crack. I think it should actually be okay now. I see there's no Datacron here. Yeah, I think this should be alright. I feel like I'm just playing it safe, throwing two of them at it. Alright, we'll link Drogon. And we will link Leia because she is fast. Right, I'm just going basic over there for the simple fact that that'll permanently kill Lando. I'm not looking for anything crazy here right now. Go on, we'll ult. All right, drain. I don't like how we've lost banners there. Like, that was doing well, and then that last AoE just nicked him off us. Alright. 77 that was, wasn't it? Okay. Let's go to Sia next. I'll admit, Sopra, I did miss a few of those just then. Let me have a look. So it was not scary. You had an oddly scary battle, did Bo versus Raver. You lost Sabine, but you don't even know if she had any mods and was only Relic 3. Okay. I think sometimes battles can just go smoothly even if you're not really fully focused. I mean, with that one, I feel like it goes relatively, I wouldn't say straightforward, but as long as you survive the death marks, you've got a good chance of winning it. It's only when the death marks go against you, which hasn't happened to me yet, touch wood. You know, it's only then that you can really get properly tilted with it. Yeah, exactly. Usually the ancestral buff, whatever it's called, that usually is enough. Sometimes that's the way to do it, though. You know, essentially you clear your mind and get focused on something else, and it resets your tilt meter, if you like. Let's stun ban. Malicos is a beaut. Yeah, it is crazy how small details like Omicrons and Zetas play such a big part with him. I say small, you know. You'd think a Gira would be enough for some characters, but he is someone who's like, yeah, I love these Zetas and Omicrons. Yeah, he will. He will. I get the feeling he's going to be a good long-term character as well. You know, I think down the line, people will still be using him for some time. Hey, that's solid. Yeah, I mean, certain things don't affect him, or don't work for him, but a lot of things probably still will for a while. All right, I'm a little surprised. Usually I have my sucky suck. Well, it's not a sucky suck. I usually have my insta-kill ready by now. Yeah, our turn order's a little out. Oh, okay. A little bit sad, that. All right. Padawan Obi-Wan's down. I mean, this has gone weird, but it's working. Oh, that'll be a game changer for you. Honestly, I'm so glad I rushed Bane as soon as I realized how good he was. Honestly, on release, I was very lukewarm in terms of I thought, okay, you know, I've got him. If I can build something with him, fair enough. But yeah, he paid me back in dividends for working on him. That's it, isn't it? Sith Empire. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go on, I'll give him that. It's not a great cron right now, but That's a bit awkward. Yeah, I suppose that's one way of calling it. I mean, I know for myself, I had a bit of an odd week because I was doing ultimate farming. And, well, it was ultimate farming, plus I lost a lot of crystals on my free-to-play doing Quigold purchases, you know, the $12.99 packs. So, yeah, I didn't do a lot of Sims this week, but I still did me 600 each day, so... Ooh, okay, that was a big hit. Yeah, Ducky time. Ooh, okay. All right, I feel a bit better from there. You're gonna farm a few then next cycle. At least if you want to be using them. I've managed to get a bunch of level 3s on my main this week. And I'm hoping that that'll be enough to just work on this next week with like shop currency. So even if I haven't been able to work on them during the actual conquest cycle, I've been able to get the actual crons built set up. Alright, so a bit unfortunate this battle cost us set, but besides that, I'd say we've done okay. Yeah, that won't do anything. Blacker will frustrate a lot of people for sure. I haven't actually faced him today. It's been almost refreshing. Yeah, in Chromium, you shouldn't really be facing him, but I imagine there are a few there. Just people who've not been taking part and whatnot. Yeah, JMK on defense is not too hot right now. Yeah, so another one with no slacker on defense. This is surprising. So we can do JMK there. We can do Bo-Katan there. I mean, I guess we can do Mon Mothma. And Queen. Funny, I've got that Garkron, and I'm thinking, do I actually save this? Do I save it in case I can use Maul? But really, I don't think I need Maul. Like, I haven't even penciled in Lord Vader here, and he's on offense. Oh, yeah, Hodocron would be rough. I think D can still take Hodocron alright, but yeah, it's not something you want just walk into underprepared. All right, I figured that could happen. Let's do that. A lot of ability blocks going on here. I say Bam's go in a minute. Pew 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 pew. Bye bye, Raver. Can we recover banners there? Nope. 60. Okay. Fair enough. I'm sure Leia will appreciate it. What was my plan for this? Mon Mothma. That is also shaping my thoughts of what we do with Jabba, and I'm thinking we give Lord Vader a go from the off this time. Yeah, they really like giving us frustration. Ooh, okay, that's a permeable death. No, no, no. All right, this one's died very quickly after a promising start. Yeah, I only can bring... I can't even bring one back. Yeah, forfeit. Those assists, they're killer. Let's give these a go. Oh, I haven't got Django. Damn it. I think I fell into that trap last 5v5. All right, well... I said I was going to do Lord Vader anyway, so it's probably for the best. Maybe these two? Gas is on defense. I feel like that's a safe answer in general. If anyone wonders why I don't do XYZ, it's either on defense or I don't have it. Yeah, they're getting too much TM here. I mean, I got a bit of health back, but that ain't gonna be enough. I've got to punch through... I'd have to punch through SRP with crit hit immunity. Yeah. I'm gonna punch up here. Trying to think what I've got spare, that'd be good. Let's too many cleanses for Sidious, surely. Maybe I use Night Sisters. Maybe they could do it. Merrin should interrupt if they gain too much TM, I would have thought. Alright, I don't mind that. $15 stacks on SRP. And I'm just trying to keep spamming that special for massage. Alright, please let me get in with a revive. There we go. I figured they go for Dakar if they can. Like that. Let's see if we can get Kyle. Kyle's not the biggest TM trainer, but just feels wise to get him under some form of control. Alright, Power stun lock feels good. I need a refresher of what Assage's Omicron does. I got it ages ago, and I know it has something to do with shredding stats, but I can't remember exactly what it's doing. I assume whatever it is, it's good. But without checking, it's hard to know. When Asage uses Endless Wrath, inflict healing immunity on all enemies for 2 turns and then reduce their defense and max health by 4% for the rest of the encounter. Okay. So it's decent. Come on, gotta get Kyle out again. We're running out of time here. This is also going to be irritating if I lose this, because I could have probably used Lord Vader here and tried the Night Sisters on the Jabba. Come on. Got a game down. $52 seconds, damn it. Alright, powers here, that is not good. Something tells me this is just going to be a complete reset. We don't even preload it. I think I can take that. I know Luthen's still there, but I think I can take it. No, let's go for Iden. Let's go for Iden. I know Iden's weaker in general, but I just think there's less of them. Hopefully we got enough now. Yeah, the days on basic from Luthen is killer. These drops are going to lose me the round. I know they are. Yeah, so come straight back, fair enough. Got 5 thermals on him, so... Well, he's up to 8. He should take a bit of damage. Five on Luthen, and it's just Luthen. Okay. Finally. Right, I'm gonna have to come back to this. I've lost a lot of my train of thought of what I was going to use. Oh, that was it. I said I was going to do Queen here, and it's like, well, we haven't got Queen here. She's on defense. No wonder that fell apart a bit. Maybe we could do Adrad. Alright, we've got Lord Vader. Maul. I'm just thinking maybe we use Apo even though he's not optimized. No, it's not worth it. Let's put in Piat. Might as well use the full Kron. Okay, so first special. Right, we only got the healing immunity. Pop that there. That's all pump Chrysanthemum. Right, let's just do that. Fracture you. Right, ultimate with Vader. All right, that's good. Right, Chrysanthemum should be dead permanently. Pass that to Vader. Alright, we didn't get the kill there, which would have been nice. That Ashes of the Republic still... Alright, we could still get a kill. That's decent. All right, Maul just healed up a little bit. All right, 64, we can take that. Malgus. JMK. I actually don't mind eating Malak. All right, that's good. We'll pop that there. I know the way the doubt works is that the more I'm dispelling it, the more I'm putting doubt out, but I think it's just the way we gotta deal with this. There we go, 65. Okay, Lord Vader, we got JML. Tell you what, I think we'll save those and I'll just put in these two, arguably. Just in case I need Raven for the Gungans. All right, that should be a turn for Knight. We can pass to Hoda. We can stun. We can pass to Hoda. We can give that to Master Luke. Pasta Hoda. And basic. Order 66 is a bit annoying. But we should be alright. There we go. Stun. Pasta Hoda. I did do the turn order wrong there. It should have been a coin first, but we should be alright. Perry on top with the raid. Party of 4. How you all doing, folks? And say we're just giving little Vader a beating. 65 banners. Alright. 2 more teams to go. So we've got Caloran back on this wall. We're going to do Inquistus. Here we go. And we got anything we can use? Let's try that. Both your GACs got stomped. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, this is my second of the day. And yeah, I do know the feeling. It's not nice when you've had a pair that are bad. What went on? Before that, let's just AoE here. Ooh, thank you, Shaq. I do love a death mark. That's so kind of you. I wasn't sure if there was going to be a follow-up there. Oh, that was lovely. Oh, you've gone 0-3. Oh, that is bad. Oh, I say bad as in sad, you know. I mean, I've gone... Let me get this right. I've gone 1-1 on each so far. My main account, I don't know if I'm going to see it out for a 2-1. And to be honest here, I don't know if I am either right now. I've made a bit of a boo-boo on the back wall. I'd like to think I've at least put myself in a good place in terms of Black is kind of looking menacing. The thing is, they have got Slacker on offense, so they're probably going to use that. Whereas here, I'm kind of... I've boxed myself in a little bit. I'm hoping this is enough to get through Gungans. Hopefully. Okay, so let's just do a basic. Okay. Phalanx can be really annoying because he'll just keep popping that taunt up. Ooh, okay, that's not nice. All right, can we do that? Ooh. Okay, so we've lost 2 there. Yeah, that was not a counterattack I really could take on. The worst bit is, even though we're at 100 now, I do still need to stall so that I can get to the actual... that I can get the shield down before we do it. Oh, damn. That just does not look good. I think splash damage at this point could get us. Oh, okay, Baze. Come on, Baze. Can you just help us out for a minute? Oof. Yeah, we're out here, sure, yeah. Forfeit. Okay. Jedi. I just want to got Shaq. Alright, I'm going to save that just in case I can try and swing a Sidious Kron or something. Yeah, we need to get these stacks down. Oh, we can't mass assist on the generator. Right. Ability blocks where we can. Basic. Oh, come on, it's a bonus turn. I mean, yeah, he was meant to do that. That feels like a lifetime ago. Can we get the heal at the revive? I didn't know if Yoda had permanently been killed or not. Frustration. Can't assist or counter attack, so we can taunt. Oh, okay, so that is a permakill. That is as well. Yeah, Jolie's down. I mean, I'll pass it to Revan, but I think this is a very long shot now. Yeah. Even if by some miracle I could get the shield down. Yeah, there's just too much going on here. All right. We're going to go a different route about this now. We're just going to aim to get Boss Nass down. Okay, no such luck there. Alright, don't let them exposes. Right, shock as well permanently is not good. Oh, death mark. Yeah, I actually think this is me done here in terms of actually challenging for this one. I mean, I am full on coping here, but... I think part of why I wanted to try that was just because I know that Tarkin's been good since the rework. just don't have anything that looks remotely good. Yeah, if I had Zetas and stuff, maybe that could do something. Let's say 5 first on defense. I mean, I'm pretty sure CLS can't do it, but I'll throw it just to see if maybe I've underestimated him. Yeah, Chupio immediately deleted. Pretty brutal, that, to be honest. CLS was a premier team. I mean, you could argue it still is in terms of the fact that, you know, he got 3 legendaries, a raid character, and a marquee that was... Well, the marquee's kind of easy to get now, so I can't really say much there, but just sad. Yeah, bounty hunters wouldn't do much. I mean, maybe I could go... Forget the insta-kill and just go for survival. But I think the frustration would make it useless. Yeah, I've only got 3 bad batch. Yeah, we didn't even get the shot there. That almost feels criminal with Palpatine. Yeah, we just lose everyone. Damn. All right, I mean, I feel like I've thrown a fair amount at this. But yeah, I'm just tapped out. So what I'll do, I'll clear fleet, and we'll see if this guy's actually, well, I'll say I'll clear fleet, I'll try and clear fleet, and then we'll see if this guy's got anything for us. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so flyby, that gets us the 20. Basic gets the taunt off there. And we are going to smack it. If we had a buff immunity, I would smack the dagger, but because of no buff immunity, we just stay on bomber. A little misplay there, I should have wiggled. Yeah, that might bite me in the rear in a minute. All right, that takes us to 84. We'll pass over there again. Hopefully that gets us into the 90s. And that should be the 100. Okay, we should be able to wiggle. And then do that. All right, we lost the bomber, which is a shame, but that was pretty clean otherwise. 68. So from here we can do, I think I do first order actually. Right, hunted there. Meter up. Base it. Mass assist. Then meter up again. And just to get some heal on Echelon, do that. Okay. Bring in Ebenork. Put Chaffle. Just seeing there was buff immunity. That was a bit of a misplay on my part. We don't normally get the buff immunity, so I wasn't expecting it. Let's do that. And can we get a kill? Not yet. Double tap though. Oh, little it got the heal. Damn it. I wish I'd seen that earlier with the heal. All right, let's call an assist. Hopefully we can keep Echelon in the game with the heal. Yeah, I'm up. Okay, we lost Echelon. Double tap, get some turn meter on the team. Basic. Come on, I'll do that, but we aren't at our best. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I'm up. Yeah, we absolutely need to carry it with Silencer now, and I don't see that happening. Yeah. All right. Let's go Endurance then. 1, 2, 3. We've lost Ebonalk, so it's just gonna have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Base it. I think we pop that there. Okay. Then normally we would be bringing that in, but because we can't at this point, let's do the Wire Wing, see if we can have a secondary taunt, if that helps or not. Means I heal there, maybe that'll keep Rex in the game a bit. Okay, that gives Valor. Yeah, we gotta bring Anakin in. Okay. Oof. Damn it. Let's put that on Anakin. I know that Marauder's squishy, but to my knowledge, it will have a second life still, so I feel like it can hang in there a bit. There we go, ability blocks. Let's do that. Good. All right, we're getting somewhere. Let's do that. All right, we've got Bulba out. Let's heal up Marauder. Oh, okay. Hopefully that's enough. Cool. Nah, just a negotiator. Alright, I kind of want to do this. But I'm not convinced on it, so I think instead we do... No. I'm going to stick with the Executrix. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Alright, that forced him to protect Anakin. That gave us Turn Meter, which granted isn't great in terms of defender. We got a bit lucky in terms of the only one that didn't get ability block was the one that I needed. I'm a bit worried we lose sight here, though. Not yet. Hanging in there. We're hanging in quite well with the starting 5. Alright, we'll stun Marauder. One less snooze. Right, we'll probably lose Vader. Oh, we didn't. Right, I am going to bring in Shuttle then. $69, not perfect, but we got through. Yeah, 1509 final score. I just can't deal with that. That's so frustrating because 10 battles, you would like to think that would be enough, but 14 battles in total on 2 teams on this wall. I messed up. So yeah, if Crimson goes 1-2 this season, I can only, this week, I can only blame myself, so a bit unfortunate. Alright, let's claim this. And just before I clock off, I'm going to see what I need to do for TB. I know I've got my instructions. Let's jack them. Oh, hang on, that's the one I'm after. Beskar Armor Mando. Chewbacca Chupio. On. And then Home 1 on Coruscant. Okay, cool. That's all done at least. I could do the actual TB stuff later. So, with that in mind, folks, we're all done here. I mean, a little bit, I won't say underwhelming, but a little bit quiet as far as big moments. But that's how some Grand Arenas are. Not everyone goes and pops off like the first round did this week. So, a bit of a shame, but what can you do? So, let's see if we can raid anyone on Twitch. And if I know they're on YouTube, I'm just going to point people in that direction because I don't really know how to redirect. So, I can see RSG's on. Anyone else? Yeah, RSG's the only one I know. So, we'll head that direction. So, quick thank you before we go. We've had a raid from Perry on Top, so thank you very much, Perry on Top, for the raid. We'll be back now Thursday for the next Grand Arena. So, yeah, hopefully I'll see you then, folks. I'll get the raid launched. And yeah, hopefully I'll be seeing you next time. Until then, folks, have a good rest of your week. Well, rest of the week till Thursday. Bye for now, folks.